Welcome, 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 my spooky Scorpios, to your October 28th to the November 3rd forecast for the week. We're going to see what's happening with our little Halloween deck here, and then we're going to pull some spirit messages for you for the week here with that oracle deck. As always, if you want to know what cards I'm using, I have them listed for you in the description of the reading. But we're going to see what is happening for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. Wow, the cards are all over the place. Let's try that shuffle again. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October 28th through November 3rd. Scorpio, here is your Monday, Tuesday. I can't keep my hands on these cards. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually when it's like that, there's something happening with the energy. So energy may be a little bit explosive in the coming week. We'll see what the cards have to say. It can be a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But there's lots of just... Let's see what's happening. Monday, Tuesday for Scorpio, we have the Sun. All right, so this is positive. We're starting positive here. The Sun is a major arcana card. That would definitely explain why there's such big energy. You know, major arcana cards, they're not like just willy-nilly little cards here. They come up when we're at really big crossroads, and they come up when there's like life lessons and spiritual growth and things like that happening. And we're starting off the week with the Sun. And the Sun card here is going to be happiness. It's going to be exposure. It's going to be seen, recognized, appreciated. It's a card associated with true love and happiness and all of those wonderful, wonderful energies. Okay? Wonderful energies, guys, coming up here with the Sun card. Now, this, I feel for a lot of you, is going to have to do with a significant choice or a decision that you are making that is going to be, for many of you, I feel, in career, okay? This doesn't mean that you're not going to have a happy love life. It doesn't mean that nothing's going to happen in your love life this week. In fact, I can tell you there's a lot of really positive love energy coming up for Scorpio as we're moving into November, but that's a whole other video, guys. We do have, though, here with the Sun card, confidence and victories. Scorpio, I feel that for a lot of you, the Sun card is coming in with this energy of some truth being revealed. Either a truth has been kept from you about a situation and something in your gut or your intuition has been telling you something was off, but you were receiving validation and confirmation. You are receiving messages that are clearing it up for you or bringing it to light. And I think for many of you, as the truth comes up or comes forward, it's something that you're going to be able to use in your favor or something that is giving you a chance to move ahead. Again, I feel in some way, however, this Sun card is going to be about being seen and recognized in your career. So it could be either people are beginning to hear about you if you're self-employed, or if you have a business, or if you've been trying to get a business off the ground. It could be that, you know, you're getting recognition, you're getting attention. You might be offered some kind of opportunity to showcase yourself in some way. And then those of you who are working their regular traditional job or working for someone else, it can definitely be something happening in where you are getting credit or you are receiving credit, which is leading you to advancement, which is leading you to growth, which is leading you to some kind of a promotion. Your Wednesday, Thursday card here, Scorpio, is Six of Imps. Wow, this is explosive energy. I'm excited. Woo, this is awesome. This really confirms what I was feeling with that first card. I was like, wow, I'm like feeling this energy here with this card about how like the energies are really moving, really explosive. I'm feeling victory. I'm feeling like, you know, being validated or having some kind of redemption. And sure enough here, Six of Imps or Six of Wands is going to indicate that. This is victory, guys. This is beating out the competition. This is being seen. This is being known. Again, I really feel very strongly for those of you who are self-employed or who have some kind of a business that you're trying to get going. This is going to be a good week. There's something happening where you have people coming to you or people celebrating you in some way. Don't be surprised if you get some kind of, like, you weren't even expecting, but somebody writes about you in like a blog or like a local paper or something, and next thing you know, your phone's ringing off the hook, or you're getting these emails, or people are coming to your social media and messaging you and wanting to do business with you, or wanting to book your services, or whatever it may be, or purchase your product. It feels to me that for a lot of you, this feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It feels like just all of a sudden you weren't expecting this attention, or you weren't expecting this opportunity, like you didn't see it coming, yet it's here. So if there's anything that you feel has been like working against you in your career or your business, you're finding it turning around and being really positive. Now, I want to clarify something. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up on Halloween. Which is going to be around the time, the midweek point of this reading. And so Mercury retrograde can either halt communication or it can speed communication up, right? It kind of goes one way or another, right? Like they say that things can just go absolutely dead, absolutely quiet, or they can be busy, 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 busy. Now, Scorpio, do not be surprised if Mercury retrograde influences your energy in the way where it's busy, 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 busy. Because that's kind of what the cards are saying here. Now, if it's not, if for some reason for you things are slow, then understand this is an opportunity that Spirit is bringing your way to wind you up to come into that sun energy and that victory energy. It's like you are headed there. You're headed there regardless, whether you're feeling it this week or if this week is more of like a preparation, or if this Mercury retrograde ends up being for you like a calm before the storm, like to get ready for the busy time or the busy season. It's coming. You do have acknowledgement, you do have being seen, you do have being celebrated coming. For some of you that you've been kind of like I don't want to say competing, but like say you've been trying to really stand out at work, or you've been trying to get attention, or you've been like, you feel that other people are competing with you because they want to move up, or they want to have a new position that's opening up, or a promotion. You know, Six of Wands would indicate that you're having some victory here, right? Like you're having victory. You are beating out the competition. You are being recognized and seen for your gifts and your abilities. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card, my darlings, is Three of Imps. So you have a lot of fire energy here. Think about it, Scorpio. The sun is fire, right? Six of Wands or Six of Imps is fire, and Three of Wands or Three of Imps is fire. That doesn't surprise me that the cards were so very like just all over the place. So I want to say something to you guys, Scorpio. This is telling me something very, very important. Some of you Scorpios might be on the verge of having an absolute meltdown this week because you feel so flustered or so overwhelmed with the energy that's coming in. Or as things are getting busy or you're getting more responsibility, you might be getting frustrated, like you want to push it away. Like, oh, they're giving me these reports to do at work, or oh, they're asking me to do this, or oh, they're asking me to do that, or oh, my phone keeps ringing, or oh, this person keeps messaging me. And you're so like, some of you are just like, you're angry, you're stressed out about it. And Spirit is trying to ask you, Scorpio, to just take a minute, take a step back, and understand this is blessings that are coming your way. So if you have like a sour attitude about it, or if you're feeling really flustered or really angry, or just really like, oh, like, why won't people leave me alone? If you're responding in that energy, then Spirit's going to say, oh, okay, well, I guess Scorpio doesn't want this blessing right now, or I guess Scorpio doesn't want to expand right now. And if you do that, you are coming into an energy where you are pushing away the blessing, or you are pushing away the growth. Now, I don't want to see that happen for you, darlings. I know that it's been a tough process for Scorpio, or a tough cycle for Scorpio for a long, long time now. And now that the energy is coming in, and now that the energy is wanting to give you the blessings, don't sabotage yourself. Don't shoot yourself in the foot and push it away. You know, I know, believe me, I know it can be really frustrating when you have a bunch of messages coming in and people asking questions and you might just kind of feel like, "Oh my goodness, I just need to rest." That's normal, but you must be careful that you don't look at the opportunity or the business or the responsibility that's being handed to you. Don't look at it in like a way where like you have contempt or you're resenting it, because then you're closing yourself off. This is going to be really, really important, guys. Don't buckle under the pressure. This is your time to rise and shine here. This is your time to be seen. This is your time to show people what you can do, and to really, really come into fulfilling and meaningful work. The fact that you have Three of Imps coming up here too also is giving me a sense or a feeling that there is some project or some collaboration that might be coming your way. Okay, some of you are really tempted to launch something at the end of the week, because you might be thinking, wow, like business is picking up or work is picking up, or I have this money, let me invest it into this thing or that thing, or make things start happening. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is use the Mercury retrograde time to look at the plan and reevaluate it. And again, you may be collaborating with others. You might have other people that are coming in on this product or this idea, and you're putting your heads together, perfecting the plan. So you may be tempted to hurry up and launch it. Spirit might be saying, hey, maybe get a second or a third opinion on it. Maybe have somebody take a look at it, or maybe see ways in which you can create some kind of like a cross reference kind of energy. And what I mean by cross reference kind of energy, you might find people who don't do exactly what you do, but they may do something similar, and you guys are able to collaborate and come together and like cross advertise for one another, right? Without losing business, without anybody competing with anybody else. So it could be a really good time to set up a network or set up a different way of getting yourself out there or being seen. For other ones of you, in terms of just personal life or things like that, this is going to be about expanding. This is going to be about broadening out. If you've been to yourself a lot, I feel as the Mercury retrograde energy comes in and as you're continuing into Scorpio season and your Scorpio energy, a lot of you are finding, again, much more communication, much more contact, much more busier times, much more association. So if you've been kind of in your shell for a while, don't be surprised if things are happening where universe is kind of pulling you out of your shell and saying, okay, Scorpio, it's time to socialize. It's time to get out there. It's time to get busy. It's time to, be around people again. And so it has to do with you really coming into your life purpose and your life path. Okay, with that Sun card there especially. So you are being led to success. You are being led to love. Let's see what is happening here with your spirit message for the week. Kindred spirits. So you definitely are being called into association. Kindred spirits is also letting us know, Scorpio, this is one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of Scorpios have been in their shell for a while now. I see it in the comments. I see it in the weekly comments. I see it in the comments of the love readings. A lot of Scorpios have just been keeping their head down and pushing forward with their goals. They've just been very driven. They haven't had time for friends or family or romance or anything. They've been just very focused on making things happen. And Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? This is great. You've been doing a really great job, but we do want to bring you into a further time of receiving, especially since you have all this fire energy around you, and we need to make sure that your heart chakra stays open, because if your heart chakra doesn't stay open, then we're not going to be able to keep bringing you these blessings and these manifestations, because you're not going to be open to receive. So it's kind of like we're being pushed out into having association and connection with other people, but it's happening in a pleasant way. It's happening in a positive way. And one of the reasons why Scorpios have been avoiding that contact is because we don't do small talk very well, right? Like, we don't like that. It's the most uncomfortable thing. it can be very awkward for us. And that's why we might get very quiet when we're in a group of people and they're just chatting and blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, oh my God, I want to get out of here. Like it's like a mind numbing conversation. You're like, wow, like what are these people even talking about? Like Scorpios can't do that. They can't do the small superficial stuff. So Spirit is saying, look, you're going to be getting out, you're going to be socializing, but you're being led to your kindred spirits. You're being led to people that you can actually really connect with, that you can relate to, that like they get you and you get them and you're having a really good time because there's a big transformation that's happening. Scorpio, we all are the sign of transformation. We are the phoenix rising of the zodiac. Everything that Scorpio symbolizes is about transformation, right? And we've got the butterfly there. That's a symbol of transformation. And so you're going to be going through a really significant transformation through your birthday season. And as a part of that, you're aligning with the right support team. And when I say support team, I'm going to be very honest with you, Scorpio. I feel that for the majority of you, this round of transformation is actually going to feel really good. Like we've all been through the dark night of the soul kind of stuff. Well, most of us have, or a lot of us have. But we've all had transformations that felt absolutely terrible. I feel this transformation period is going to feel very refreshing. And as a part of that, there's going to be people around that actually you feel like, wow, you're actually pushing my transformation along, not by breaking me to where I have to come back together, but like you're making this transformation season enjoyable. That's what it feels like to me. So there's a whole sense of like reaping, receiving, like gathering in the harvest. That's what it's feeling like to me, Scorpio. I did not focus too much on love and romance in this reading. I typically don't in the weeklies. There's a really massive love energy coming in for Scorpio in November. So I went ahead and I decided in the November love readings to channel. And Scorpio, I have to say there's really good things coming ahead. So I would encourage you to watch the November love reading for Scorpio. I will have a link in the description so that you can go ahead and check that out. But I channeled, so it's different. If you watch my love videos or even my weekly videos, you're used to hearing me talk. I stepped aside and I let spirit talk. So it's very different, but understand there's really big shifts and changes happening in November. And I'm telling you, Scorpio, if you feel like love has not been a lucky thing or you haven't been interested, the energies are going to start shifting in November to where it's starting with kindred spirits for us all in the week. It's starting with kindred spirits in terms of friendships, and that's opening the door to deeper, more meaningful love. So check out the love readings as well. If you'd like a private reading, please feel free to click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, and you can schedule with me there. Take care, my dears.